I'm trying to cancel plans and someone keeps coming up with solutions. Like, bro, take the hint. I don't want to go out. It's not personal. My social battery is just completely empty and I want to stay home, eat nachos, and watch Netflix. Why is that so hard to understand? Guys, seriously, if someone comes up with an excuse of any kind not to go out, if it's legit or not, take the hint. Do not try to fix that problem. You don't want to go out. It's not personal against you. They just ain't feeling it. This is an angry kitty. Me. I need to go to bed earlier tonight. Also me on TikTok until 5 in the morning. And then your tired face is gone and you get a second wind and you just wake up out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should just make it an all-nighter so I'm tired and I go to bed early tomorrow night. But then you fall asleep around 9 a.m. and sleep all afternoon and then you're screwed. Just put the phone down. There are two types of people. Superhumans, the ones that have one alarm and they actually wake up with it and get out of bed and don't hit snooze. And they're happy and they have natural energy without caffeine. I don't know how you do it. Those are the people with parents that never got divorced. And then every other person on the planet, including myself, I have 10 alarms. And as soon as the first one goes off, I hit snooze and then I turn off the rest and I sleep for another 2 hours. If I still had a regular job, I'd be fired by now. Me, home alone, blasting my music on full volume, but stopping every 5 seconds because I think I hear a scary noise. And I have to make sure someone didn't break in to kidnap me. I don't want to be on Dateline. I get so paranoid. That's why I can't wear my headphones on both ears. I have to have at least one ear open so I can hear my surroundings. I just don't trust people. Old people. Don't stare, it's rude. But also old people, when they see someone with dyed hair and piercings, they're just like, how do you live like that? You're never gonna get a real job. It's so disrespectful. Like how? Why does it bother you so much? Honestly, I think they're just jealous because thankfully the workplace doesn't care as much about tattoos as they used to. They're a little more accepting. And they're just jealous. They're like, oh, I wish I could have had tattoos at my job, but I can't, so I have to hate on you for it. When you're cleaning your room and you get distracted by the stuff you found, cause you find some cool stuff you thought you lost for good, like 10 years ago. Cleaning my room as a kid, I would always find toys I thought were gone. And then I'm just like, oh, here's my favorite horse figurine from when I was 5. And now I'm 12 and I'm still gonna play with it. There were so many times as a kid I found my toys under the house in the dirt. And I'm like, how did you get there? Honestly, my dog probably swallowed it and then pooped it out under the house. When your teacher stands behind you during class and watches you do your work. And then I get so paranoid. I'm like, bruh, you lost? What's your problem? You gonna say something or keep walking? I sound like I'm from New York. I get so offended because I'm like, okay, they're totally judging me and they can tell I'm getting something wrong and they're not gonna help me. Literally me all day, no energy, even with coffee. I'm super tired, unmotivated. And then at 3 a.m., I have all this energy and I want to get my life together. But as soon as I wake up the next day, it's gone. Why do we always want to fix our life in the middle of the night when there's no opportunity to do so? When I'm making up scenarios in my head and I take it too far and hurt my own feelings. Yeah, that's part of maladaptive daydreaming, I think. I don't know. I did that all the time. I would make up like a fake fight I had with my boyfriend that's probably never gonna happen, and then he says something that hurts my feelings and I want to cry. When you miss one Kahoot question and go from 2nd place to 15th, and then your screen flashes bright red so everyone knows you're stupid and you suck. Me. Mom, look at this meme. And then mom is always like, what? Who is this? Do you know this person? What's going on? It doesn't make sense. Like, why are you making this so complicated? It's just supposed to be a funny joke. No, I don't know this person. It's Winnie the Pooh. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it now. And they don't even laugh. Me. And then me 5 minutes later for no reason. This is every girl on her period as soon as that dog commercial comes on. When they're like, oh, donate just 5 cents today and you could save a dog's life. No one. Me laying in bed. Middle of the night, out of nowhere, I wake up and think, where the heck is my birth certificate? Your mom has it. And even she doesn't know where it is, but it's somewhere in her house in the files. When you give a presentation in class and the teacher has to quiet the class down and you're just standing there all awkward like, okay. I hated that one person who was like semi-popular and then their friends keep like chuckling during their whole presentation and the person keeps stopping to go, guys, stop. Oh my God, I'm trying to do my thing. Like, just keep going. Ignore them. It takes like 20 extra minutes. I don't understand why sometimes I have a choice to decline, but other times I'm forced to talk to people. Guys, here's the trick. You just hit this thing twice, you know, the little power button on the side, whatever version phone you have. You hit it twice and it declines the call. Or it at least silences it and blacks out the screen until it naturally goes away. But seriously, that's your phone trying to remind you, hey, you need some social interaction. You've been in hermit crab mode for 4 months now. Talk to a living person. Yeah, no. When you rub your eyes a little too hard and start traveling to other dimensions, he looks so happy. I heard that's actually really bad for your eyes to rub them. Girls, you ever have a full face of makeup and then you get that itch and you start rubbing your eye and then you remember you have makeup on and then your life is over? When they reply to your paragraph with, "K, bro, this conversation and this friendship is dead to me." That's so insensitive. Me already angry, in a really bad mood, and then you get home and the doorknob grabs your clothes or your keys and it's like, okay, here's the cherry on top. That looks like it really hurts. Poor kitty got a stick up his nose. Seriously though, that's the only time it happens. Use your own words, don't just copy from the textbook. Okay, the book says he died in 1987. How many other ways are there to say that? Okay, 1987 was when he died. What do you want me to do here? There's like 3 ways tops that you can write that. He said hello to this person. Okay, hello was what he said to this man. The most dangerous game to play, resting your eyes in the morning after shutting off your alarm. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. You're gonna oversleep and then you're gonna be late for school/work. I have only overslept for school once in my entire life. My parents were out of town. We had the house to ourselves for like a week and my alarm just didn't go off. I don't know what happened, but I woke up at like 9 a.m. School started at 7:30. And on top of that, I had to feed all the animals and take care of the house before I left for school because my parents were out of town. So yeah, I was pretty late that day. That fake laugh you do when you have no idea what the other person said. I have done that so many times lately when I go to parties and the music is blasting to where you can't hear anything. Someone tries to tell me something and I just laugh because I'm like, oh, it's probably just a dumb joke. And there was one time at a party, this dude tried to tell me something and I did that fake laugh, but then he looked at me like he was waiting for a specific response. And he could tell I didn't understand him, so I told him straight up, bro, I can't hear a word you said, I'm just gonna walk away. But then he kept trying like 3 more times and I'm like, bro, quit it. When everyone thinks you're wrong and a Google search proves you right. And what's really annoying is when they try to make you feel bad for being right. They're just like, really? You cared that much? Like, it's not a big deal. Okay, you're right, whatever. Like, I'm sorry you're insecure for being stupid, but yeah, I was right. Just saying. But anyways, that's it for some relatable memes only cool kids are gonna understand. Comment below which one is the funniest and follow me on social media. Links are down below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and I'll see you tomorrow.